What's going on, guys? Your boy Maze here. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me discussing why Nidhoggr might not be worth farming for at this very moment in Grand Cross, as we don't really have a lot of good relics, and right now the fight is just way too difficult. Let's discuss it in this video. Alright, before we actually hop into the video, make sure to subscribe to your boy Amazing. We are on the road to the 35,000 subscriber mark. Guys, we are 100 subs away from the 33k though. That's insane. So definitely make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. If you guys like the content. And with that out of the way, let's hop in and discuss it. So I beat all 3 floors of Nidhoggr here. You guys saw my stream, and you also saw my YouTube short I made of the scene when I beat it, when I started freaking out. But pretty much, man, it is a very difficult fight. I will say right now, the amount of requirements you need. I also made a requirements video for floor 3. You can check out that video if you're interested as well. But pretty much, you need so much like stats, you need so much constellation, you need so much box EC, that this fight just becomes just way too whale heavy. Okay, right now, I do think that floor 1 is fairly achievable with the Patience Bond team. With Valenti as well. This team is very good if you're just trying to farm floor 1. So if you want to get your like floor 1 drop every single week, then by all means. But other than that, like floor 2 and floor 3 really do require a lot more time investment, right? You're gonna need a lot more in terms of your team. You definitely cannot run this team on floor 2. You have to run, like a different type of team on floor 2 and then floor 3. But yeah, so if you guys are looking for like the floor 3 explanation, I do have it as well, the video I made yesterday. But for floor 2, I've not made an explanation guide for floor 2 yet. But I'm telling you guys right now, if you run the Elat team, it'll be a lot easier to actually get done. So you run like where is it? You run like Freyr, right? You run Elat, and then you run Trader Melly, and I think the last was Green Elizabeth. Yeah, So you get Elizabeth, you do the Green Elizabeth, and then you do Elat. This is like a very, like, for just floor 2 alone, this is a really good team. I did make a video kind of covering this team as well, kind of explaining why it's good. So you can check out that video too. I literally have covered so much on Nidhoggr already, but yeah, like pretty much this team kind of gets it covered because most of the problems you have on floor 2 is going to be the debuffs. So if you have Elat, you have like guaranteed debuff immunity like the entire fight. So yeah, but the main reason I'm making this video, guys, is to let you know that it's honestly just not worth it. The fact that you gotta build up this Elat, the fact that you gotta build up Red Elizabeth if you're going for floor 3, is just too much investment for characters that honestly are probably gonna get replaced in the near future when Nidhoggr gets like another like a character meant for it, right? So that's like one thing right there. Another thing to take into account is the holy relics right now are, we got Molassiel Holy Relic, which is very cool. But other than that, the Exeldris relic is cool too. But other than that, like, they're not strong holy relics in general. Like, they're good, but they're not the best holy relics in the game or anything like that. Not even close. Honestly, if we go to any of the Skull and Hati relics, we got a lot more value in terms of what kind of like the strength of the relic is versus like the Nidhoggr relics right now. So if we actually look at like Zeldris' Holy Relic, this one's actually a really good one, because he actually gains basic stats whenever he takes gauge or when he loses gauge. When the hero ultimate move gauge is decreased, or if the hero's skill use decreases an enemy's ultimate move gauge, right? So up to 5 times you get 30% basic stats, which is actually very good. This relic is good, but it's not gonna be as strong as like Demon Chandler's relic, which comes from the Skull and Hati, which obviously this is gonna be a lot stronger on Demon team than if we're looking at like Zeldris right here, right? Molassiel Holy Relic is pretty decent. It's more of like a YouTube relic, honestly. Like, it's more of like a showcase relic, which I will be doing videos on in the near future when Nidhoggr drops again, when it resets. I will do floor 2, and then I'll have enough to get Molassiel Relic. But pretty much it is yeah, like it's not that crazy, but it's more of like a like a showcase relic, really, because you get revival, you get 30% attack related, you get basic stats for every ignite applied on the enemy. You're not really gonna get like too many ignites on them, so it's not gonna be like that crazy, but it is available. And then the next character getting a relic is also Fraudrin, which his is just straight up stats increase, right? And that's good for the green Fraudrin, but for the blue Fraudrin, that's completely useless. So in that sense, it's like these relics, these 3 relics that they released for Nidhoggr are not even close to any of the power level we got from the holy relics from Skull and Hati. Like we got King's Holy Relic, we got Nanashi Holy Relic, we got Chandler Holy Relic. These are 3 of the, like, if not the best Holy Relics in the game. Like Nanashi's one of the best Holy Relics in the game. 30% basic stats. He also gets the defense related for the people with 2 or less skills. Chandler obviously with the HP related and the damage decrease. King with just the basic stat increase and just straight up damage dealt. And if we go to, like, you know, this section right here, we do have like Sariel Relic, which is very, very strong too. And then if we go to like the bird section, we do have like a regular Arthur Relic, which is just like a overall just such a good relic. We also have like what's another good holy relic from the bird? Obviously Megelda, but like Brunhild Holy Relic is really good. Fasgother Holy Relic. Like there's just so many other holy relics from other demonic beasts that you might want to invest in before even investing in any of the Nidhoggr Holy Relics, man. Because the most thing like you really gain from here is like, oh, if you really like Melasla or if you really like Zeldris or Fraudulent, like that's cool and all, right? Like you're able to, like, you know, you can get enough mats for these guys if you are clearing floor 1 in like 5 weeks, which, you know, it's a long time. And also you gotta farm these from floor 1, right? The Dark Droid crystals. So it really does come down to it. I would say though that all these holy relics are not really going to be usable right now in the meta, and like none of them are like too super crazy. The most like valuable one I'd say is probably Zeldris. But yeah, like none of them are as crazy as any of the Skull and Hati relics, even some of the bird relics, and like probably just the Sariel relic, because all the other relics here are like okay. I guess the Elizabeth relic is really good too. This one right here, the HP related up. But yeah, and then obviously I didn't mention like Jormungand, Thonar in them because those are a given. But like yeah, you guys get what I mean though, right? Like the relics from here are not that crazy. The fight itself is just super difficult. If you're doing floor 1 only, it takes you 5 weeks bare minimum. If you like, you'd have to farm these as well, because you're only gonna have 10 of these, so you need to farm 20 of these on the 10% gold box drop. So yeah, man, it's just rough, honestly. If you're planning on making relics for Nidhoggr, I would say just wait. Wait it out. It's not worth attempting right now, honestly. I feel like Skull and Hati is still worth attempting, Deer and Bird as well. So if you want to like put your weekly bonus to these and then wait till Nidhoggr gets a character that's like meant for it, or like a card set or something to make the fight easier, then I'd probably say you could attempt it. But at this very moment right now, man, it's just way too difficult to warrant you building like Elat, or even warrant you building like the Red Elizabeth, because this like, I don't know, man. It's just too much effort for characters that are not going to be used in any other content other than this. I mean, like Elat maybe in Guild Boss, and the Red Elizabeth you're actually just not going to use, but that's like all it is, man, really, what it comes down to, right? So, you know, if you have Freyr built, if you have Trader Melee built, if you have these 2 characters built, and then you have like the Elat or the Red Elizabeth, and then the Green Elizabeth or the Queen Diana, I mean, you can attempt floor 2, you can attempt up to floor 2. But I would say right now that if you are going to be attempting floor 2, it is going to be a struggle. I will say for a lot of people it's going to be a struggle, and even floor 3, it's pretty much like almost impossible, depending on like how strong your account is. So yeah, guys, definitely make sure to check out the videos in the description that kind of talk about more of the like in-depth parts of either like, you know, the floor 1 fight, the floor 3 clear that I did, the requirements you need and all of that. Definitely like those videos can kind of explain it better, but pretty much in this video I'm just saying do your other demonic beasts, man. Don't worry about Nidhoggr right now. It's way too difficult to be wasting your attempts on it, and honestly, you know, making any of these 3 relics are not going to be anything crazy until they release like a holy relic, like, you know, like Lost Vein holy relic, and it's like super broken, or if they release like a Salt Melee holy relic, like something like that, then I would recommend you guys farm it. And you know, you guys might be saying like, amazing, like there's probably gonna be good holy relics in this for in the future, so should I like pre-farm it? I mean, you can, you know, if you really want to pre-farm it and like save your mats instead of buying for like these guys. I mean, in 5 weeks we'll probably get another holy relic coming into Nidhoggr anyway. But yeah, I mean, it's up to you. But I would say that right now it's just not worth farming. So that's gonna be it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next Grand Cross video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.